Hello, welcome to my new video. Today with my very small collection of Pacific Rim, the kaiju movie by the famous director Guillermo del Toro, with the Titans of Cult edition that I got in the mail yesterday, and an older UK edition, a 3D edition, and Pacific Rim Uprising 3D Steelbook. So, well, now before I begin, I show you the Titans of Cult edition. I begin with the UK 3D edition in this Jaeger case. Here the transparent case removed with the title and the Jaeger statue thingy with the digital copy and the J card. Here's with the background for the statue. Sky background. If you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing to my channel and leave a thumb up and let me know in the comments below how do you like the movies. So, really beautiful, especially here the chest, many details. It's of course not an action figure, it's not movable. It's one of those bigger cases. You have here actually a 3-disc edition with a 3D Blu-ray, a Blu-ray, and special features Blu-ray. Now to this Ultimate Collector's Titans of Cult Pacific Rim edition. It's really strange. This time, if you watch my other videos, I mostly had Italian versions because they were, well, somewhat cheaper. This time I have a German version and with a J card, and it's a German J card, and I thought it would have a nice back image, nice image on the back side, but no, it's actually a UK version on the back side with UK text. I never saw it before. It's really strange that you cover one J card with another J card. Now with the content unpackaged, it was really difficult to remove with this transparent packaging. Pacific Rim, as usual for the Titans of Cult edition. As usual, there is a pin, very beautiful pin. And this Steelbook, yeah, the one of the main criticisms of the former editions of the former Titans of the other Titans of Cult editions, that most of them are not embossed. In this case, they try something really special with this embossing. This beautiful grid is really embossed here. It feels really great. Pacific Rim right there with Titans of Cult logo. And this completely unnecessary text. Now let's take a look what's inside this edition. You won't find any 3D 3D disc in here. Only 4K and Blu-ray. Here's the Blu-ray and the 4K disc, because studios want 3D dead for some reason. It's really unfortunate, because you know, I don't see that much of a difference between a 4K Blu-ray and a usual Blu-ray. But 3D, well, you can have different opinions about it, but you always see the difference, and if made right, it's really spectacular. So it's really unfortunate that 3D is dead. I hope it will come back one day. Here's the background picture. It's somewhat not that sharp, but very colorful. So, and as additional gimmick is this poster that I will show you in a minute. So here's the poster. The paper is somewhat well, somewhat too thin, but it feels very unusual, and it smells somewhat unusual. Feels differently. It feels nearly like a cloth. It's a very beautiful image. Well, there is a reason to keep this edition. Besides the 3D disc, there is no special features disc, so there are not that many special features in this edition, unfortunately. Now to the Pacific Rim Uprising. Here's the 3D Steelbook. Unfortunately, there are no such beautiful editions for the Uprising. It's a German 3D Steelbook with these two images. Well, really nice. Here are the two discs, 3D and 2D Blu-ray. And here's the artwork inside. It's very beautiful, but somewhat blurry. It's not very sharp at all. I don't know why they simply don't care. Why can't they make it sharp? Would it cost more? Well, okay. The Pacific Rim Uprising is, of course, not nearly as good as the original Pacific Rim movie. It has some interesting plot points, some twists and turns, of course, but it's not well. It's an okay movie, but it, of course, lacks the talent of Guillermo del Toro, the great director of Hellboy and Blade 2 and Shape of Water. Now, folks, that was it. Yeah, leave a thumb up and subscribe to my channel, and write me down in the comments below, what do you think about Pacific Rim and Pacific Rim Uprising? Do you think that it's better or worse than the first one? Till the next time, bye bye.